British have exploited us. They flog us and terrorize us.
हम भूख से तड़प रहे हैं. I have many mouths to feed, and my children, they go to sleep hungry. What sins have we committed to see these days? The British doing the Raj in our land? They are so cruel, and our troubles keep growing.
We can't tolerate their atrocities any longer. Under the British rule, many of us are being forced to grow indigo in our lands. Our lands have grown infertile after the forced indigo plantations.
Hush! I hear the sound of their boots. I think the British are approaching.
Are you whispering among yourselves? Who among you were whispering? Scheming and plotting behind our backs? Are you? How dare you? Soldiers, flog them, whip them till they die.
You have the nerve to talk behind us? And this disgusting idiots.
Soldiers, let's go!
वो हम पे कोड़े बरसाते हैं, हम पे अत्याचार करते हैं और हमें कैद करते हैं. सारे किसान दुखी हैं और विलाप कर रहे हैं. Why do we need to sit and watch them exploit us? Let us do something. Let us go to the leaders. Here they come. Let us approach them for some respite to our problems.
What happened? Come, let me help you out.
You're hurt and bleeding.
Swaminathan Babu, please help us.
Now, what is the plight of the farmers? What are the Britishers up to now? Huh?
Sir, you're head of the farmers. Please solve our problems.
The British, they mortgage our lands and houses.
Compelling us to sow indigo, we cannot grow our own crops.
They exploit us with taxes without even compensating us.
The Britishers have ruined our agricultural system.
How can we sustain food crops? The indigo plantations have made our soil infertile.
We are so helpless. What do we do?
Mohan Patel Sahab, Balram Sahab, Sahad Rao Sahab, Swaminathan Sahab, and Ajit Singh Sahab. You are the protectors and guardians of the poor peasants. Please, sir, help us. You all must mobilize peasants' grievances and bring us justice.
This is unjust. Millions of farmers have died of starvation and poverty, and they are unable to survive such hardships and injustice.
We must protest with lathis and sticks. What do you say, Ajit Singh sir?
Go on strike against the landlords. Burn down their houses. It's now time for revenge and vengeance. Let's fight them with swords.
Hush! The British. I can hear them. They are coming back.
Attention, attention! The British government makes an announcement. The Rollout Act is passed in the Imperial Legislative Council, the legislature of British India. This act is passed by the British government, which gives the British the absolute power to arrest any person without a trial. From now on, all political cases will be tried without juries.
This is unfair and unjust. How much more will they humiliate our rights as humans? They arrest us without a trial? We will not relent to their rights. Two of our national leaders, Saifuddin and Satyapal, have also been arrested by them. We must gather at Jallianwala Bagh in a peaceful protest. Come on, friends. Let us plan what to do and how to handle the British and the cruel and unjust laws.
Soldiers!
Greetings, General Dyer. I have news for you.
Who is this man?
An informant. Nothing to worry, sir. A British supporter.
Sarkar, I have heard that the Indians are planning to meet.
When and where?
On April 13th, sir. That's tomorrow. At the Jallianwala Bagh.
How many? Are they only the leaders?
No, sir. 25,000 Indians. Men, women and children.
Why?
They're gathering there in a peaceful protest, sir, to protest against the Volakt Act and arrest of the pro-independence leaders, Saifuddin and Satyapal.
They have the nerve.
But it's a peaceful protest, sir.
Sir, the Indians will be unarmed.
Soldiers, fall in! Soldiers, the Indians are meeting at the Jallianwala Bagh. Here's the plan. The Indians are unarmed. They will block the exit point so no one escapes and fire.
Yes, sir. The first line and I will stand at exit points to ensure not a single Indian escapes.
Sir! The second line of soldiers will surround the walls.
Yes, sir! The third line of soldiers will enter the walls.
Sir! And then we fire.
Yes, sir!
Soldiers, dismiss.
Sir!
Of men, women, and children were present to oppose the Rowlatt Act in a peaceful meeting.
So many of our brothers have lost their lives because of inhuman British policies. Our base and allowances have been slashed and cut without mercy. How many famines we have endured!
Even our religious sentiments have been violated. So many have died in slave trade and opium trade too.
Concentration camps have led to torture and death of so many of our Indian brothers. How much more Indian blood will be spilled?
It's so unfortunate. What shall we do?
Let us all gather at Jallianwala Bagh as planned.
सारे भैनों ते भराओ जलियांवाला बाग च इकट्ठा होना है। चलो।
issue a warning, sir.
They had their warning. No meetings. But they defied the martial law. Fire!
I'm shot.
मेरा भारत महान।
चुप करो, ये अंग्रेज का राज है।
माँ, कहाँ हो? माँ, you bleeding?
यहाँ सिर्फ अंग्रेज राज कर रही है।
Shoot till they die.
आंखें खोलो।
जय हिंदुस्तान।
जय हिंद नहीं।
एक बार आंखें
जय
खोलो।
बोलो।
मेरी जान, मेरा वतन।
मुंह खोलने वालों का मुंह बंद करना हमें आता है।
Massacre them. Kill everything that moves. बेटा, तुम कहाँ हो? चुप करो। ये अंग्रेज का राज है।
Someone help me. I can't feel anything.
मेरी टांग।
Soldier, to your right. Shoot.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
मैं मरने वाली हूँ।
General Dyer, not one of them are moving. All seem dead, sir.
Are you sure? Have you checked?
Yes, sir.
In that case, hold fire. Well done, soldiers. That will teach these aliens a lesson.
What we just witnessed was an incident that shook the world. Winston Churchill, then Secretary of State for War, called the massacre monstrous, one of the worst outrages in the history of the world.
What was the fault of these innocent men, women, and children who had assembled in a peaceful gathering, unarmed? Is this fair and just? How do we revenge this massacre? Do any of us in the audience this evening justify these acts of gore and terror? Let's call a triumvirate of assertive nationalists, the legendary trio who stood for Swaraj and Swadeshi ideals. Maybe they will guide us. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandrapal tell us how do we Indians respond to such violence. Maybe I should also call Subhash Chandra Bose and Bhagat Singh too for answers.
My answer to this is strike back. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
अब समय आ गया हथियार उठाने का और जंग लड़ने का।
Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Never say die. तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा।
इनकलाब!
जिंदाबाद!
इनकलाब!
जिंदाबाद!
इनकलाब!
जिंदाबाद!
Kill them with guns, sticks, and lathis.
Drive them out of our country with force.
Down with British Raj! Tear down their homes! Show them no mercy!
Attack them with the same brutality and violence. Kill them the same way they killed our women and babies.
Do you think violence is the answer to violence?
I hear about a man called Gandhi, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. People call him the Mahatma. He preaches and lives by ahimsa, the doctrine of non-violence, which leads to Satya. Let us call him. Let him show us the road to truth and non-violence.
बापूजी, क्या आपने सुना जलियांवाला हत्याकांड के बारे में?
देशवासियों, my heart weeps over the Jallianwala Bagh massacre for my brothers and sisters who have left us. Dyer merely destroyed their bodies, but not the soul of a nation. I abhor mass fury. If India has to get her freedom, it will never be by violence. We must not respond to brute force with brute force. Force would only yield to force. The Indian freedom movement must be waged through non-violence and satyagraha. Violence is a dangerous weapon. It leaves a trail of hatred and bitterness. Sit, my brothers.
Yes, Babu.
My countrymen, peace will not come out with a clash of arms, but out of justice, lived and done by unarmed nations in the face of the odds. Non-violence is the weapon of the strong. Non-violence and truth are inseparable. Therefore, we must keep ahimsa and satya, truth and non-violence as our goal.
Yes, Babu.
I'm convinced that the British won't leave until they are driven out of the country. I have drafted a resolution known as the Quit India Movement. This will be the biggest mass movement of the Indian freedom struggle. Let every ordinary Indian take it to the streets in mass protest with a vow to do or die, demanding an orderly British withdrawal from India. Boycott British-made clothing, goods and other services. I will undertake a 21-day fast and pray.
Yes, Babu.
No, Babu, you mustn't. You're already so weak.
This will also take a toll on your appendix, Babu.
Yes, Babu. You're just recovering from a mild attack of paralysis.
You're too weak to undertake a fast so soon, Babu. Babu, please don't do this.
नहीं, मेरी प्रतिज्ञा अटल है। मैं अपने देश की स्वतंत्रता के लिए अनशन जरूर करूँगा। भारत स्वतंत्र था और स्वतंत्र रहेगा।
In that case, let us do what the Mahatma would expect of us.
So, let's go on a peaceful strike.
Let's begin a civil disobedience movement. We have to. Do not cooperate with the British.
We will resign our titles from railways, schools, and offices. Let us join the Quit India movement.
हमें सलाम कराओ, नीचे झुकाओ। हम तुम्हारे गुलाम और नहीं हैं।
नारेबाजी बंद करो।
ये हमारा हिंदुस्तान है, तुम अंग्रेज यहाँ से निकल जाओ।
They do not obey us anymore.
There is no fear. It's a frightful situation.
The Indians are in a frenzy. Hell is broken loose. Our lives are at stake. Let's report to headquarters and leave this land.
Bapu is growing weaker and weaker. Here, Bapu, have some water, please.
Will he be able to sustain this fast?
Bapu is growing so weak.
Look, Babu, an officer is here. He has command from Prime Minister Attlee to get the British out of the country. Look, Babu. Uthiye, Babu, uthiye.
The British government has decided to grant full self-government to British India. Your principles and non-mass cooperation movement are the main reasons for us to leave India. No significant income from India, frequent mass strikes, mass protests and mass allegations started by you have left us powerless. I must commend the fact that Indian independence was fought on the principles of Gandhi and the masses united by him.
Today, in a war-riddled world, let ahimsa, the Gandhian testimony, be an inspiration
For the generations and countries drowned by violence, it is not enough to fuel the spirit of India. The spirit of India is only complete when the Gandhian testimony of non-violence and truth are doctrines that will be recalled by the world at large.
The fight against colonial rule in India constitutes a unique narrative, one which is not marred by violence, but rather a narrative that is full of stories of satyagraha and non-violence. The Presidential School recalls and remembers these stories with an aim to recreate those faded memories of the past.